What is going on, Rangers fans? I am Randy, and we are here for the Final Four of the TTM Surge format. I am, of course, Randy, your coach of Texas Pokemon Rangers. And today we're going up against Techno, coach of his Carolina Pantherians, who is actually the reigning and currently defending GBA D League Champion after his remarkable takeover for Turbo, getting that title. So, of course, congrats, very, very late congrats to him. But this is the Final Four. I know I goofed in my last week's video. I couldn't tell. I didn't read the bracket very well. I thought we were playing the winner, John W. and Chuckle King. But it's clear now. I mean, the yellow on yellow is kind of whack. So, you know me, I'm kind of dumb. But we're here for Final Four. Winner moves on to the final. Honestly, this matchup is so hard. I don't see myself winning, but I shouldn't have made it to the gold bracket to begin with. I've been hacking everybody, so if I can get some luck here, maybe some decent playing, I might have a shot. So the team is definitely whack for sure. Let me go ahead and fix up this editing here. Live editing all day today, just letting y'all know that for this video here. But yeah, here it is. Let me just minimize this window here. But here you go, Meloetta leading the way, Captain on board. I don't have an updated draft for y'all because y'all never knew my roster to begin with. But this is the calm mindset. On paper, it tears them apart, but Weavile offensively just shuts me down. Torn also can be annoying, as we saw in Season 3 of D League, in which it stopped my Meloetta from doing calm mind stuff. Goodra, Scarf Goodra is actually pretty heat. I think he can actually do some work to catch him off guard there. Lucario, SU Lucario actually is probably my biggest threat against him. If I can get up a Swords Dance and Rocks, it definitely is a big threat. Cresselia, which was one of my pickups. Sorry, I'm a bit nervous. I don't know why I'm like, you know, it rained today and I got soaked, so it was kind of bad. This is just like I guess a pivot. I don't have a Garchomp switch in, so this is my switch in. Also, maybe baiting that Weavile and pick it off with an HP fighting. Piloswine, get up Stealth Rocks, check the Garchomp, check the Torn. Rotom Heat, it's kind of iffy by the Rotom Heat, but it should be alright. And then we have Scizor. Oh, sorry, he's in the challenge. Let me hurry up this up then. And then, of course, you have offensive Scizor, because Scizor is actually kind of neat. So, here we go. Got DC'd. Okay. Here we go. Let me accept the challenge. We should be good to go here. And, of course, I will edit the screen and make it look big here. Let me go ahead and fix this up. Make it look big. I'm listening to some, you know, I don't want to make it look too big though, because then you won't be able to see. That looks fine, I think. Let me go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, that looks fine to me. All right. Whew. Actually, I should probably lower down this a little bit. Right here is fine. Yeah, okay. Have fun, bro. Never say good luck to an opponent, because then they'll end up having all the luck here. Passimian actually is one of those mons where I did not expect whatsoever, which is pretty interesting. I don't have a good fighting resist. I have double Psychic, but one of them is neutral. Scarf can actually be quite an annoyance, but I'm trying to think what the one mon was he didn't bring that I was kind of like tripping over. Let me see if I can figure that out now. Let me take a look at what it was. Garchomp. He brought Garchomp, brought Torn. He didn't bring Weavile. That's what he didn't bring. Okay. That's interesting. With double Psychic, this is actually doable without his Weavile, dude. Like, I'm actually... That's pretty crazy. He didn't bring it. I think on paper, Cresselia is the best lead for me. Rotom can Toxic me, but that's not really a huge issue. Piloswine isn't really a great lead. I think Cresselia is probably the best lead for me. Scizor doesn't have U-turn, which isn't really a big deal. Scizor is actually a pretty big threat to him as well if he can eliminate that Rotom Heat. So let's go ahead and lead Cress. Why not? He's Passimian. He can go ahead and go hard into his Empoleon. I don't see what he can do with this. I can probably just go straight for hidden power fighting, but I think Psychic's actually pretty decent as well. Just to, you know, do some damage and then you know, see what happens. Hard Empoleon. 13% with lefties. But F drop. That's actually pretty neat. I'm going to go for hidden power fighting now. Chople Berry. 18%. So getting that chop was actually pretty neat as well. I could probably go for another sidekick here and just see what happens. I think is the right play. I mean, he can toxic or roar or something, but I mean, I think the chip what he's at now is fine. More damage means Goudreau is going to be a big threat to him. I'm going to go for Psychic. He's not staying in. Rotom Heat comes in. 27%. What does that tell me? I think he's running a Berry. Cresselia is really hard for him to break through. I bet you he's shocked I brought double Psychic. He's probably in shock. I don't have a great ant switch into this thing. I kind of just want to stay in, but Toxic / Pain Split is going to be the thing. I mean, I have Goudreau, which is fair, I suppose, but that's just chip. That's rock damage right there. I don't want. I think Goudreau probably makes sense. Let's just go Goudreau. If he Scarf Garchomp, he would never be Scarf Garchomp, I don't think. But I mean, I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's go Goudreau. Goudreau's a big threat, man. Toxic is his play. And I can probably just fire off a Draco Meteor without any sort of hesitation whatsoever. He might expect to be faster and just go straight for the Volt Switch, but Empoleon will come in, and there's never any doubt about that. 28%. We know he was choppable already, so I'm sure he's got Toxic on his Empoleon. Not bad, not bad. Not a bad start, man. I don't dislike this start whatsoever. This start actually pretty good. Goudreau is gonna be ooh, my YouTube's messing up. I'm gonna refresh that page there. Torn does come in, and from here, if you go for Psychic once more, go for Beam perhaps. Go for Beam here. Rotom Heat comes in. Good play on his end there. Going back to Goudreau makes the most sense, I believe. I don't see why it wouldn't make sense at all. But Goudreau's a big threat. I gotta save Goudreau. I can't just let it take damage like that, man. Not that it could really do damage to Rotom Heat, but Cresselia is like a big threat too. Can't let that get toxic. He sees the Ice Beam. He sees my moves. He probably thinks I'm Moonlight for sure. I'm gonna just go Goudreau. If he goes for Pain Split, that's fine. Volt Switch is his play. Did he see that was Scarf already? I think I messed that up. No, he didn't see I'm Scarf. Okay. But he knows I'm offensive. I've taken way too much damage on Goudreau. Goudreau's not gonna be able to win this game for me. Scizor can be doing something. His fighting switch in is Venusaur or Torn. Torn is his main switch, and I'm assuming because it can revenge my Scizor or the Lucario. Meloetta, of course, if I can avoid Toxic, will be able to do a huge part in this game, knowing that Empoleon's already low. This is actually a very winnable matchup here. This is a very winnable matchup. Especially since those two key walls, Rotom Heat and Empoleon, have been switching in the whole time. Although that Passimian could be proved to be a threat if I don't preserve my Cresselia. I would imagine he just goes hard into his okay, he's going to the Venusaur. Can't really do much of this thing. Could just Draco, but that's just him going for Synthesis. I could be a man and go Lucario, but man, I really want to save this, but it's not worth it. I need to free switch into Meloetta, I think. I don't want to lose this, man, but I think I have to. I'm gonna gauge damage and go for Dragon Pulse. 27%. That dude is Spadef if I ever saw it. Well, I mean, let's check. I don't want to rush into things. Okay, I'm not liking this music. I'm gonna turn on the music on here and then just run that. Dude, his DCs are pretty whack. But I'm not gonna complain about it, man, because, you know, it's whatever. It's just DCs. That looks to be like a standard calm Venusaur to me. Standard to me, it looks like it, at least. I could stand and just try to do some damage, but it's not going to be useful whatsoever. Screw it, I'm just going to kill Dragon Pulse. I'm going to stall out here and then just bring in Meloetta. And then his Psychic switching isn't really existing right now, knowing I'm pulling on slow. He's probably packing Toxic Synthesis. I would imagine he has maybe Knockoff or something. So it makes me want to go for sub, but I mean Psychic's the right play, I think. But then Torn coming in just like eh. He's got to have a grass move for sure. Alright, let's go Focus Blast and see if I can hit this. He probably has Roar, I think, but... Alright, we knock out Empoleon. That's good. Traded 1-1 here. And this just has to be Torn, I imagine. Okay. That Torn's gonna be annoying to deal with, man. Cresselia is also like big, man. Cresselia can do some work. Cresselia can do some work. I wish I had brought sub, but it's whatever. Simeon comes in for some reason. Well, I guess we're gonna find out if he's Scarf or not. Am I forgetting about some move this thing gets, dude? He brought it in like... I don't know why he wouldn't have bring in Torn, but I guess he wants to pivot into Torn with the sub broken, which makes sense. He should just get like beat up or something, does it? That would be very bad. It does get beat up, okay. But you wouldn't bring beat up with this thing. Like, that wouldn't make sense. With what he has a Rotom Heat, he's got a Venusaur, he's got an Empoleon, a Torn. He's not gonna be beat up, dude. There's no way he's gonna be beat up. Scarf beat up. That's not a set. He's just gonna U-turn. Yeah, he's just gonna U-turn. I don't know why I'm coming up with these like fake sets, bro. I don't know what's up with me. Garchomp comes in, takes 42%. Spadef drops. That's pretty huge there. I just want to go hard Pylo, I think. But I deal with Torn. I don't want to lose that just yet. I think Crest, but then Dragonium Z is like you know. Even though I can live it, without a doubt. I think I just have to go Pylo, I think. I don't want to go Pylo, though. Pylo's actually pretty nasty here. But I have to. I have to go Pylo. I have to go Pylo, no doubt. No doubt in my mind. Alright. That's not good. I'll go for the Shard. Actually, I kind of want to go for Rocks, but I have to Shard. Should have went for Rocks. Damn. I mean, he had Rotom coming in as a switch in. Oh, the dodge. Okay, so that's a free Rock Slide then. If he wants to, if he chooses to try to go for Defog here. Oh man, I hope he defogs and we pick him off. Maybe that'd be pretty neat. He's not Scarf, from what I know. That's huge. He went for Overheat again. I don't see any lefties on him. There's a Psychic coming in again. Garchomp forces me out, which is not what I want. But he's at -2, so Meloetta can sub again. Yeah. Get the HP back. Go for Psychic. On Torn probably coming in, maybe. Oh, but that miss might actually be crucial to win this game here. Alright, so this dual chop. This could be dual chop. Is it dual chop? It's not doing half anyway. 12, 40. That's a bit of a bad roll there. Okay. I want to go Scizor badly, but that's... I don't think it's a winning play. I need Scizor to win this game. Let's just go Crest, I think. 37. Can I live another one? I do live another one. That's nice. Perfect. And then I can just... He's confused, so he can switch out again if he wants. Alright, I got Ice Beam. It's not bad. Okay. Oh, man. He's... I can already see what's going to happen here. Actually, I'm going to go for Psychic. Psychic's the right play. Oh, man. He snapped out. Okay, he snapped out. Okay, we knocked out the Garchomp. He can't revenge me with anything from what I know. But, Venusaur is the only one I can outspeed, I think. Oh, man. That Scarf Passimian might just win now. I think it just wins now. I don't have any sort of... I mean, I have Scizor I can switch into it, I suppose. But Rotom Heat... I think Rotom Heat's rocking the berry. The Aya Papa or Helmet or something. He can't kill me. Could taunt me. I guess. I'm gonna attempt to go for Moonlight here. Hurricane knocks me out though. Damn. Okay. Knockoff kills me, I think. Heat Wave kills me. I think I just lose here. I think I just lose here. I didn't have a switch it anyway. I don't think it really mattered. He's not Life Orb. Unless Lucario can take a hit. I don't know if that's possible though. I don't know if that's possible. You can take a Hurricane, but I don't think we're taking a Heat Wave. Unless he's like Specs, but that wouldn't make any sense. Oh, he has a pretty good shot to kill me after Stealth Rock, if he's timid. Not running a lot of health. Only running 28 HP. Heat Wave can probably kill me. I think that's it for here, I think. I think that's it for us. I could go for E-Speed, but that's not the right play. I'm just going to go for Lucario here. And I think I have to click Steelium Z. But that's just a Rotom Sack on his end is always the right play, I think, right? The Meteor Mash kills him, though. Oh, it bought me out. Yeah, I think he's Specs then. Huh? Yeah, that's going to be it right here for us. I mean, he's Modest, it killed, so let's just go into Meloetta, I think, now, and just... hoping it rounded out here. And we died, and that's it. That's it for us. I'm going to go for the SD play here. And hope I can win this out here, but he has Heat Wave, and that'll be the game. Then your Rangers have lost in the Final Four here. After it looked like a pretty solid start here, but that Crest, if I would have knocked out that Garchomp or that Confusion hit, that might have been game right there, because I don't think he would have been able to kill my Cresselia. But that is a good game, and that means that we are out the Final Four. It's pretty close in the beginning, but that Torn obviously was some sort of, I don't know what it was, but I mean, I don't think it was any sort of boosting item because I think I just died. I mean, obviously he had Heat Wave, so it wasn't Specs, but He must have been Bell or maybe like a lens to boost accuracy. But regardless, GG to Techno, man. He made it look easy. I thought I had a chance without his revile there, but ultimately Torn was too much. Gudra got injured way too early. Cresselia got broke down by that SD Garchomp. Probably should have Ice Beamed immediately after the first Moonlight, because I don't think he would have been able to kill me with anything if I just went for that. So that was definitely a bad play on my end there. But ultimately, GG. Good luck to Techno in the finals. I hope y'all enjoyed this little run here in the Surge. And I'll see y'all on our next endeavor, which will be PGBL playoffs. And then from there, I'm not sure what's going to happen. But I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all then. Go Rangers.